And the Cougars pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw it again. Caught on the outside. It's Martin.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
QB keeps it himself. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. First play, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They'll run it to the left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
A good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught near the sticks. It's Bachmeier. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Cougars' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they claim a lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. 1st down and more. He's still running. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. caught over the middle. It's Roberts.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to throw again. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Again, makes it second and medium. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Past the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That is broken up and incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Moore.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Texas, as they put 6 more on the board. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cougars will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. is the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Gibson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
Let's get out of here with a W, offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Looking to chuck it again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Cougars will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. Got it. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down after that run. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Baxter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Makes the catch. It's Roberts. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Martin.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On the run, it's Baxter. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well,
let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a wide receiver screen. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Bachmeier. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Pounding away with the run game. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. So ball in the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Pressure on them defense.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that.